What's up, guys? A little dark here. Lone Driver Mike again, bringing you another video. And guys, I haven't made a video in a while, so I just want to apologize. I just had a lot going on, and trying to work, make money. So it's not that I don't want to do videos. It's just I have a lot of new ideas of making video. I have a few videos lined up that I want to do, but it's just I've been so busy with things, that I just haven't had the time. So honestly, I just want to apologize. But yeah, everything's good. I was in an accident for a while. I was carless. I was having issues, but I have a rental as of right now. So it doesn't cost me that much. So probably I'll be getting my own vehicle in the next month, just because I want to get back to Uber. I want to get back to Lyft, especially. Lyft gives out really high bonuses. I do provide my Lyft code below. So guys, if you have a new enough car, with Lyft you can actually get a pretty good bonus. You do so many rides, they can give you like $300 per week. So if you do the math on that, guys, that's like $1,200 a month just on Lyft bonuses. So you guys can say, oh well, Uber's great and all this, but really stop and think what the hell you're saying. Who's gonna pay you the most money? Who's gonna have your back and watch out after you? Lyft cares. Lyft, like, they will pay you freaking $300 per week just to do like 100 rides, and that's nothing. You can easily do 20 to 25 a day. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's like, Doordash pays good. So like I said, I can get into a lot of different things. And make videos on different subjects, but I'm getting off track. So the reason why I'm making this video is to tell you basically everything's fine. I'm in a rental again. I'm gonna have this for a while. I'm renting this through Turo, so the guy that I'm renting from, he's a really cool guy. So he's willing to let me rent this car for as long as I want, so as long as I pay him. So that's cool. So basically I'll be good for a while. Until I get my own vehicle, that is, and that's when I can make much more money. I mean, food delivery is fine, but you could typically do pretty good with Uber and Lyft, especially with those Lyft bonuses. It can be pretty good money, guys. So seriously. But anyways, as you know, I recently was the last update you guys got was. I was talking about Foodjets, and that I applied for Foodjets, and I finally got on with them. I wanted to try them out and see how it goes. So basically, long story short, the pay really sucks. So basically, it's $10 per hour, unless you succeed that. Man, I wish I had a light here. But anyways, yeah, it's $10 per hour. So pretty much you'll do, I think my biggest check was like $650, but that was for like freaking 65 hours. So you're only making $10 an hour. So if you could easily make more than $10 an hour with Uber, Lyft, Doordash, Caviar, Postmate, Instacart, all these other apps, if you can easily clear $15 an hour, you know what I'm saying? Which is possible. Just with Doordash, I can clear about, on average, $16 to $17 an hour. So I mean, I don't know. I mean, Foodjets is alright. I mean, they pay you per hour. You stay in the same area, so you're not like going, okay, downtown to Elk Grove, and then you're over here, and then you're over there. It keeps you in one general area, which is cool. But the thing is, they don't break it down by order. So if you do Doordash, Caviar, Postmates, Uber Eats, when you finish that, when you complete that order, it'll tell you exactly dollars and cents plus tip, how much you made on that order. Now, what Foodjets needs to do if they want to succeed in this business, they need to update their app, and they need to show the driver what they made for that order. Now, if the pay's $4, then it's $4. I mean, it's the concept, it's the principle, right? I mean, I'm not saying you guys are ripping me off or ripping off the drivers, but how are we supposed to know that? There needs to be some transparency, right? Every other app, you complete the order, it's going to tell you how much you made. So, it's got nothing to do with, oh, well, you don't believe us, or we're not stealing your tips. You always get your tips. You always get your delivery fees and this and that. Okay, but I get it. You send a weekly report, right? Monday through Friday. Let's just say I do Monday through Friday. And Monday, you tell me, well, I made $80, and then we're going to give you extra $20 because we're paying you $10 an hour for 10 hours. So my guarantee is $100. So you telling me, and not only that, I can't do my other apps. I can't do my other apps. I can't do Doordash. I can't do Uber Eats or Caviar. You know, they say, nope, you can't do it because you're in a contract with us or whatever. And not only that, you have to schedule yourself. So I don't know why they do this. I think they're a newer app, but Foodjets, they've been around in Sacramento for at least 3 or 4 years. So the fact that they haven't got their shit together by now is really, it's really sad. I mean, they need to create an app, spend some money, and create an app where it's like, okay, bam, this is your order, $4, boom, this was your delivery payout for this restaurant, Mahjong, or I forgot who else they work with, you know. But anyways, Panda House, whatever, whoever they work with, you know what I'm saying? Be like, bam, Monday 11 a.m. we paid you $4 plus they tipped you $5, so $9. That's how it goes. You know what I'm saying? You are not, you know, in the majority of the time, you're not going to find drivers or people that want to work and you don't show them their money, especially when it's a delivery. They want to see their tips, their delivery fees, how much they got paid out by you guys. That's how it's supposed to go. So, so when I went in there, I'm like, you guys show the pay, right, per order? And they're like, well, no, we pay per hour and this and that. So they just gave me the runaround. So finally I said, you know what, let me just try them out. I did about 4 weeks. I have 4 weeks of payment, 4 or 5 weeks of weekly payment. And there were only a couple days where I made like over $100 over the amount. You know what I'm saying? So I bust my ass. Not only that, they work with Rayleigh's. That's what basically that's grocery shopping. So it's not actual Foodjet. It's not on the Foodjet app. You have to go to Rayleigh's.com. So it's Rayleigh's. It's the Rayleigh's thing. So if you know, and they only charge you like $5 per order, right, or whatever, because they're trying to compete with I think it's Safeway or Save Mart. So, and they charge more. So then people are like, well, they charge $8 or $10, so I want to pay $5. You know, and it's just like, people are just, I mean, I would be willing to pay $15 for the fee. You know what I'm saying? If that means, you know, $10 or $12, $13 of that goes to the driver. You know what I'm saying? Because we're using our own gas, our own vehicle, and then Foodjet tells me, well, with Rayleigh's orders, you only get $8. So I'm thinking, well, I guess that's all right. But that's what I can make on average with Doordash. With the Rayleigh's orders, with the grocery order, that's more work. You're taking people's groceries, guys, into random strangers' houses. You know, anything can happen. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I mean, with food delivery, I don't have to go in someone's house. You know, I just say, here you go, boom. One little bag, I freaking make $8 to $10 per order on average with Doordash. Same with Caviar. Uber Eats is a little less, but I can still get tips. You know what I'm saying? So I can make good money I can still make good money just on Uber Eats, just on Caviar, just on Postmates. You know? As long as the base pay is like $4 or $5 plus you get tip. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, what was I saying? So anyways, it's just like, you telling me I have to go drive all the way to Rayleigh's, park, you know, once I get the order, get there, then I tell them the order number. They loaded my car, thank God, because that would have took even more time, right? Going inside, shopping for it. So that's I guess that's the cool part, but you still gotta drop it off, right? This one lady, she ordered 24 wine bottles, and no one told me about, oh, this and that. You know, the owner of Foodjets told me, I think he was the owner. He told me, all right, when it comes to food delivery orders, it's curbside. So that means you park on the curb and they come out, which is awesome, you know. But then every now and then they'll have customers called portal customers, and then you guys still have to go to the house, which is fine. I'm used to that. I don't care. So that's cool when you just sit at the curb and they come out. It's cool, you know. You're like, okay, here you go. But Foodjets, they need to have an app where it's like, okay, well, Mike, you did 10 orders on Monday, you know, and these are all your tips. Boom, this order, break it down by order. It's not difficult, you know. And I met other Foodjet drivers, and I'm talking to them, and it just seems like they don't care that they don't get to see each order, what they're making per order. And me, I'm like, nah, I need to see my money. I'm not calling you guys a liar, but what you need to do is you need to break it down by order. If you still pay $10 per hour, that's fine. But that's if we qualify or not. How are we supposed to know we qualify or not? You're supposed to say, okay, boom, McDonald's order, Mahjong, all these orders, you know, break it down like a regular, like Uber or Lyft or Doordash, Caviar, Postmates. When I end the order, it'll tell me, bang, this was your order. It'll have the time, sometimes it'll have the miles, calculates the delivery pay and the tip. So it keeps track of all your money for the whole day. So you're not guessing, and it's just ridiculous. Like, how can you know? And I'm talking to these guys, and they're like, well, it's not that busy with Foodjets, so like, you know, it's all right. You hang around and do nothing all day. But when I talked to those guys, that was before they were working with Rayleigh's. Let me pull over, you know. But now they started working with Rayleigh's. Now you get, like, especially in the mornings, you get, during the day, you get a lot of Rayleigh's orders, right? And so, I mean, I don't care. I don't care if I'm doing physical labor or whatever, but the pay has to be better than a regular delivery, right? I mean, isn't that like common sense? You know what I'm saying? And then, like, after my first day of orientation and meeting them and all that, one of the guys is like, oh, hey, but yeah, by the way, if it's extra like miles or too many bags, you can request for double pay. So I'm like, all right. But they didn't explain, like, oh, how many bags or how many miles. Some of those, man, I went so many miles, and it was so much. When you take a freaking $300 order of groceries and you only get $8, man, that's fucked up, dude. And not only that, you can't get tips on Rayleigh's orders. Because on the website, because it's all done through Rayleigh's.com. And, so it's done through their system, right? So, and they post on the website, oh, drivers cannot receive tips. So when I saw that, I'm like, oh, hell no. So I'm getting cheated. I'm getting cheated out of my tips. Now, don't get me wrong. A tip is a tip. If I get a tip or not, I personally don't care. As long as I get the base pay of $8 or $10 or however you calculate the money. You know what I'm saying? Every app is different. But typically, when I accept an order, I want about $1 a mile. So if I'm going 8 miles or 10 miles or 15 miles, I want at least a buck a mile, you know? And then if the customer wants a tip, then, hey, by all means, that's on you guys. But when you tell me, or when you tell people that are ordering Rayleigh's orders, oh, no tip is required, we're not allowed to receive tips, That's when I got pissed. So I actually called Foodjets. I'm like, hey, what's this all about? So I brought it to their attention, because they didn't even tell me that. So they're like, well, Mike, you can receive cash tips. And I said, okay, that's cool and all, but I'm looking at the Raley's website right now. And he's like, oh, okay. Are you looking at the part where it says you can't get tips? I said, yeah. So he said, Mike, that's something out of our control. And I said, no, this is BS. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I didn't say that to him, but I almost did. But basically, I was like, look, if you want me to work for you guys, I need my tips. Like, whether they tip or not, that's fine. That's on them. But most people, at least half, typically, I've done the research. I've done this for many years, guys, with food delivery. I've done this many years. At least half of your customers will tip on average with Doordash, Postmates, Uber Eats, Caviar, whatever. Half of your customers will typically tip you. So when I go out and do 10 orders, roughly 4 or 5 will tip. You know what I'm saying? And so I don't care. I don't care how much the tip is. It could be $1 each. I'm not greedy or anything. I just want to get tips from at least half of my customers, because I'm out going all day, driving my car. I need my gas money, dude. You know what I'm saying? I just want to be respected. That's all. That's what it's all about. Now, if you can't afford it, you can just afford the fee, then, hey, then that's fine. I don't care. I always tell people, have a good day. I'm not racist. I'm not judgmental. I treat all customers the same, regardless if you order a Taco Bell order, you order 1 bean burrito, or if you order or whatever, a Mukuni order, sushi, and you order $100 worth of food, or Chinese food. You know what I'm saying? Now, with DoorDash, I'll get big tips. When I get a big order, I'll usually get a big tip. When it comes to Foodjets, though, when I get a big order, I don't know what tip, I don't know what I'm getting. It doesn't break it down by order. So when it comes to Foodjets, it's really annoying, because I just want to say, you know what, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I can sit down and calculate the money, but I don't know who's tipping and who's not. So I really can't accurately figure out what I'm making for that day, or even for what I'm making for that delivery. You know what I'm saying? So Foodjets is, if you're the type of guy that's like, well, I'm gonna go out and I want to hit $100, and you want to do that in 10 hours, then hey, Foodjets is your app. You know what I'm saying? If you don't care about tips, you don't care about per hour what you're making, per order what you're making, if you don't care about the stats, then hey, Foodjets is your app. Because frankly, they don't give you shit. They calculate your miles, but it's like, I want to see my money, dude. You know what I'm saying? I want to see what I'm making per order and what I'm getting per tip. Because some of those orders were really big, and I called about it. I'm like, this one should have been a good tip. And they're like, oh, yeah, weekly report, just check it out. But your weekly report does not tell you what tip you got on that big order. You know what I'm saying? It does not tell you. It just says delivery fees, tips, and then plus whatever, and then, you were behind the guarantee. Now, I'm thinking they could be possibly stealing the tips, because if I'm getting good tips and I'm making over 100, they can easily lie, shave that off, put in the information, right? Let's say I make $40 in tips, right? Or $50 in tips, or whatever it is, right? And they do the math, and they say, oh, well, you only made $30 in tips, or $20 or $10. And then it's like, boom, 100. Okay, so boom, you're good. So then that's it, because they pay $10 an hour. But the other money's gone. They pocketed the extra $40 tips or $20. It doesn't matter, even if it's $5. That's still stealing. That's stealing my money. You know what I'm saying? So if they were to break it down by order, I wouldn't be accusing them of stealing my tips or even my delivery fees. You know what I'm saying? Like, how am I supposed to know that? You do DoorDash, it's going to tell you how much you made. You do caviar, it's going to tell you how much you're making per order. That's very important to drivers. I personally think that's very important to drivers. Because how are they supposed to calculate how much they're making and how they're doing and all that, and what their tips are and how they're doing and whatever. You know what I'm saying? Basically, you won't find out what you get paid for that day or for the whole week until the following Friday. You know what I'm saying? And then by then, it's too late. You forgot, oh, this order, Mahjong order, or this order, barbecue, Sandra D's barbecue, this was a really big order. You know, you're not going to remember unless you maybe write it down and said, well, you know, you do the math, well, maybe I should have made $30 in tips. And if it's less, then what are you supposed to do? You call Foodjets and say, I think I made this much in tips. And all they're going to tell you is, well, Mike, we added up the money. Well, how am I supposed to know that? How am I supposed to know you guys are being honest with my money? You know what I'm saying? You guys just throw me $100 a day and say that's it. But I want to see breakdown by, okay, this order, this order, this order, this order. Because there were some days where I'm like, okay, today must have been pretty decent. And I go back and look at my weekly, and it was only $100. So I'm like, I took freaking $100 order, man. Freaking to a nice area, nice rich area. And you telling me they didn't tip? Okay, come on. That's a load of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, typically you'll know if people tip or not. You know, they say, well, the rich are stingy with their money and this and that. And we can debate that all you want. But 9 out of 10 times, you know, if someone orders a huge order and they live in a nice area, they're going to tip you. You know what I'm saying? So when I go back and look at that and I don't see, you know, what I did, what my work ethic was and what I thought I earned, if I don't see that it was more than what I thought I earned or what I thought I earned and it was less, then that's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? You have to show, you need to show the drivers what they made per day, per order, so you can keep everything honest, man. So that's one thing I don't like about Foodjets, and I don't think I'm going to do them no more. Because you have to get on this schedule. If you want hours, if you would want to take the day off, you have to email them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm almost just like I work for them. And I don't like that, you know what I'm saying? And then not only that, you don't show me my money. Like, oh, how much was this delivery? Oh, well, it's going to calculate everything by the end of the week. But no, Ben or Brian or whoever I'm calling and talking to, I want to know how much I made on this order. Well, you know, we paid $10 an hour, and then the delivery fee is $3.99. Then if you go further, then it's $4.99. I don't want to hear that. I want to know what I'm making per order. That's how it's supposed to go. I don't know if there's a state law or not, but honestly, you guys need to show what the drivers are making per order. It's a load of shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to go out and waste my time and then you guys just say, well, you made $100. Okay, how did I make that? Can I see the breakdown? Can I see every order? So you added up all the money? That's what I'm saying. It's just like some days I took like 15 to 20 orders and I still made like $100. I'm like, how is that possible? That's not possible. You know what I'm saying? So if you guys want to know, is Foodjet good? In my eyes, in my mind, it's not good. Because they don't show you the money. They don't calculate per order. So you don't know what the hell is going on. You know what I'm saying? You don't know, oh, this order was hella good. With Doordash, if I got a good tip, it'll show me. It'll show me. Doordash, Caviar will show me all the tips, all the orders, all the delivery fees. With Caviar, if you wait a long time, it'll show you wait pay also. Uber Eats is another example. They don't pay you per wait time. If you wait a long time, you don't get paid. Postmates does. Postmates will pay you per minute, which is awesome. Uber Eats, they will pay like bonuses sometimes. So you'll see like extra pay bonus like 1.4 times, 1.6, sometimes 2.0, 2.5 times. So with all these other apps, they pay you good. Like they calculate all the money and they show you what you're making. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it's supposed to go. I don't want to go out, waste my gas, and just automatically assume, well, I'm making $100. And they tell me I can't do Caviar, I can't do my other apps. if I'm with them, then I'm just loyal to them. And I don't want to do that. I want to be able to get on and get off whenever I want. That's why I love Doordash, Caviar, Uber Eats. Because I can get on anytime and get off anytime. I can make anywhere from literally $15 to $30 per hour. So you tell me, you think I'm going to do Foodjet and just make $10 an hour and just take their word for it? I don't know these people, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on. They just show me my weekly deposit. Oh, here you go. You made, you worked 60 hours, here's $600. Sometimes I made extra. So it's like extra $50 on $600. So for 60 hours, I made $650. Extra $50 for what? It's like, so I know I've made more than that. You know what I'm saying? How can you go out and do 15 to 20 orders a day? How can you only make $100? Come on. On average, you're going to do about $8 per order on average. You know what I'm saying? So you do the math, that's way over $100, So to me, I'm just like, you know what? If you guys aren't going to show me my money, I don't want to work for you guys. You know what I'm saying? I want to work for a company that pays me good. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. So Foodjets, it's not good. You know what I'm saying? So I was in an accident. I couldn't do Foodjets for a while. So I was doing a lot of thinking. And I just sat down and did the math, and I'm like, I'm losing money. You know what I'm saying? So if a company is making me lose money, I'm cutting them loose. They're done. I'm done with them. You know what I'm saying? If you cost me money, then you're done. Plain and simple. Now if I could make more with Doordash on certain hours or more with Caviar during certain hours, then I will use my common sense and figure out, okay, well, it's worth it if I do Doordash, if it's worth it if I do Uber Eats at this time, or from 5 to 9 Caviar is paying a bonus, or 2 to 3 Uber Eats is paying a good bonus, or whatever. So guys, when you go out and work for yourself and you're your own boss, you do Uber, you do Lyft, you do food delivery, Postmates, Grubhub, Doordash, Caviar, Uber Eats. When you go out and you work for yourself, tell yourself, is this company paying me good? Are you comfortable with them? Are you comfortable with the pay? Are they showing you your money per order? That's very important. You know what I'm saying? At least to me. So if I'm not clearing $15 an hour, I'm going to do something about it. I'm going to change it. I'm going to quit. I'm going to turn off this app. I'm going to turn on the other app. But with Foodjets, you can't just turn it off. You can't even cancel. You can't even decline an order. With all these other apps, you can decline an order. If it's too far away or the pay's not good enough, you can decline it. You can actually cancel the order and you can just not even do it. With Foodjets, you can't do that. You have to accept all orders. You have to work the hours that you're scheduled, and that if you want time off or a few hours off, you have to email them and ask them. So I'm like, why the hell do I need to do that? When I could do Doordash and work as long as I want, turn it off. I can do Uber Eats, work as long as I want, turn it off. Same with Caviar. Turn it on, turn it off whenever I want, make as much as I want, make as little as I want, or whatever. Or I can do 6 hours in the morning. What I've been doing is working 6 hours in the morning, then taking like a 2-hour break, and then going back out for 6 hours. So as far as Foodjet goes, guys, it's not worth it. $10 an hour. You have to work every hour to get paid. You can't cancel orders. With the whole Rayleigh's thing, you have to take people's groceries inside the house. You have to. I loaded 24 wine bottles in this lady's wine holder, and that was just a load of shit. I mean, that took so much time, so much energy, that I could have did literally 2 orders with Doordash, or 2 or 3 orders with Caviar in that time, in that whole time that I accepted that order and ended that order, and all that time that went by, I only made $8, and I can only get cash tips on Rayleigh's orders, so she didn't give me no cash tip. So I'm like, you know what, man, this is messed up, dude. You know what I'm saying? It's not worth it. Know what you're worth. I mean, know your value. I mean, if you don't care about that, I'll go out and make $100. Do Foodjets. It's guaranteed $100 a day. You know what I'm saying? But I can clear $200 to $250. So why in the hell would I just do Foodjets and make $100 a day? Why would I do that? That doesn't, as a business, if you have a business sense of mind, that doesn't make any sense at all. So guys, I just want to let you know, Foodjets is not good. But if you like $100 a day, then for 10 hours, then it's for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm just reporting on what I believe is right and what, you know, through my experience with them. But to me, they're just not good enough. I mean, they say they care about the driver. They don't give a fuck. They just don't care. You know, you need to show what we made per order. You know what I'm saying? Like, invest some money into a good app. Make the app Foodjet Courier or whatever, Foodjet Delivery Driver app, whatever you want to call it, and you break it down by order. Okay? So if I made over $100, I want to know by the end of the day what I made. That's what I want to know. By the end of the day, 10 orders, I got good tips, I made over $120. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to know. Or if I made less than that, then you guys guarantee $10 an hour. So then you say, okay, $20 bonus, whatever, $20 hourly bonus, or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? That's how you're supposed to do it. So sorry guys, but if I had to rate you on a 1 to 5 scale, probably 1, just because, you know, all the restrictions you put on me, and then like the pay is crap, and then you don't break it down by order. So it's bad. Like, there's nothing good about them. It's guaranteed money, but I can make $200 a day on my own. So it's not good at all, guys. I don't know. To me, they're not good. So that's all I got to say. Guys, I hope you liked my video. In this video, we talked about Foodjets and how they don't pay that good, and that I just wouldn't recommend them. I mean, honestly. But anyways, guys, I just want to apologize for not making a video. It's been a while. Hope you guys are doing good. I'm doing good, obviously, now. Got a haircut. I think it looks alright. Guys, I'm going to get back to dashing. Hope you guys like this video. See if I'm missing anything else. I'll probably make another video in the next couple days. Yeah, I'll probably make another video soon. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Guys, please like, comment, and subscribe. And guys, until next time, thank you so much. Have a good day. Have a good night. Stay cool. It's summertime. Seriously, drink a lot of water. Turn on your AC. And yeah, guys, until next time, Lone Driver Mike signing out. See you later. And yeah, that's it. All right, guys. Peace out. Adios.